Safe at last. The military has been rescuing British people, including many children, from Sudan. War broke out there 2 weeks ago between two rival armies who are fighting over control of the country. Life has been very hard for the people in Sudan since. Many have been caught up in the fighting, and it's been difficult to get simple things like food and water. So, the government sent military planes and soldiers to Sudan to bring British families out. They flew from Sudan to the islands of Cyprus in the Mediterranean Sea. From there, people were flown to the UK. One of the children rescued is 8-year-old Karim. We caught up with him in Cyprus.
Yeah, we're safe now because there is no war here at all.
Karim was sheltering in a house in Sudan and could hear the fighting going on outside.
We heard lots of gunshots while we were in the house. We also heard explosions.
Karim also described the moment he saw British troops and knew he was safe.
I saw men with guns, but they were friendly because they were on our team. They were from the military.
Hassan is 12 and from London. He was in Sudan for a family holiday.
So I went for the Easter holidays and for Eid to see my family. And the day that we were planning to leave, everything just started to escalate and everyone started fighting. And yeah, so we were stuck there for an extra week, I think.
He described what it's been like in Sudan for the last few days.
Very stressful, really. I'd barely be able to get any sleep just because, during the night, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether or not there's going to be bombing or shooting or anything.
Although families are being flown out together, that's only happening if they all have British passports. If their Sudanese relatives don't have permission to come to the UK, they're not being taken on the planes. Hassan said his cousins weren't allowed on the flight.
When we were in the centre, we were literally, the soldiers were about to take us to the plane. But then we forgot our passport, so we went to their office just to get it. But then my mum realised they were in her pocket, and then they asked for my cousin's passport. But because they're Sudanese civilians, they didn't allow them to come through. And then one of my cousins was literally not letting go of my mum. She was just grabbing it, hugging her, and he didn't want to leave.
The British government has been criticised for the decision not to fly Sudanese relatives out of the country. They've said that it would be more complicated to do this. Karim and Hassan are safe now, but other British people are still trying to leave Sudan. The military says it will continue to bring people out. But for Sudanese people, the war carries on.